This is the Cripples, painted in 1949, a very large canvas which is in the Lowry collection, and again a very well-known painting by Lowry. And he claimed that he had seen all these characters somewhere or other in and around Greater Manchester, and in fact this chap was a local character known as Johnny on the Boards. He's based on him. So they do seem to be, at least in part, people that Lowry would have seen in and around Manchester. And it's painted after the war, so there's a kind of social aspect to this in terms of sort of war veterans who had come back with some sort of disability from the war, or possibly some sort of comment on social care at the time and just social deprivation generally, and the sort of living conditions of people in and around Salford and so on at that time. There's some suggestion that perhaps he's painted himself in the picture. And it's a little bit like one of his standard industrial scenes, but just populated by different characters. And it's quite a hard picture to look at, because Lowry said that, you know, he had empathy for people that he met in the streets and spoke to in and around areas where they gathered, you know, homeless people gathered in Manchester at the time, and he chatted to them, and he used to think, you know, well, there, but for the grace of God go I. And he said he had some empathy for them, but it's also possible to view this in some ways as though he's slightly poking fun at people. So it's quite a tricky picture to navigate in terms of what Lowry's own emotional response was to the characters that he depicted.